I often get questions like these in my videos. How does this happen? How does someone let this get to this point? Well, in this case, it's multifactorial. The patient has lost the normal fat pad in the ball of the foot that will protect the bones and therefore protect the skin. And this patient has diabetes with peripheral neuropathy, which means he does not have all the sensation necessary to let him know that a problem is building up. Something like this in a patient like this may not cause any pain. Yeah, it's pretty thick. Even though this patient's feet were in a foot whirlpool bath for about 15 minutes, the center of the callus was too hard for the scalpel to pass through. So I had to use the nail clipper to cut it down, and then I could use the scalpel. You would think there would be pain in a case like this, but in patients with advanced neuropathy like this guy, they are unable to sense pain in their feet very often or very deeply. So he was going throughout his day over the days, weeks, and months as his callus was building up, and it wasn't causing him any pain, no problem in a lot of these patients. That's part of the issue of why these things build up. Let's see why this is important to take care of on a regular basis, particularly in the diabetic. Because if this goes unchecked for too long, the skin underneath can break down. Skin underneath can break down and become an ulcer.
Oh, goodness.
And that's bad news.
I promise I'll make sure I'm going to get you much from now on.
I could see how we would want someone to do self-care at home for a situation like this, but diabetics with advanced neuropathy should never try to take care of this at home. They could cut themselves, end up with a massive infection, and end up losing a toe, part of the foot, or even the leg. Prevention in cases like this require regular visits to the podiatrist at least every 2 months for debridement, and diabetic shoes and insoles to redistribute the body weight in this area to prevent this buildup.
Is it better?
Yeah. Fortunately, there was no ulcer underneath this hard, thick callus, which is my biggest fear in cases like this, because ulcers lead to infection and amputation. So diabetics need to be sure that they're checking their feet every day. And yes, family and friends need to pitch in and help those folks who need a little assistance in checking out their feet. I hope you learned something very valuable from this video. Thank you for watching it, and like it with a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Share this information with your family and friends. But most of all, take care of your feet.